The next function that we're going to look at in our text functions training is a function called concatenate. You can find this in your text functions workbook in the second sheet called concatenate. Concatenate has the ability to join as many text strings as you would like. So if you have columns and columns of data and you'd like to join all those cells into one single cell, you can do that by using concatenate. Concatenate means to join. So in this particular instance, we would like to have our first and last name appear as a full name in one cell. So you start typing in the concatenate function. It says it joins several text strings into one text string. The first text is our first name. The second text is our second name. And you can see you can go on and on to join over 100 text strings into one cell. However, that is not necessarily the information we would like it displayed as, because generally with a full name there is a space between. So let's redo the function but putting the space in. Concatenate, first one, comma, and then before we add our second one, we need to put in our space. And to do this, you put in inverted commas, and inside your inverted commas, you put in a space on your keyboard. This will now concatenate the data with a space between. You then go comma, and you use your last name as your third text string. And once you do that, you can then copy the data down. But before this training module, the first one we did in text functions was a nice function called proper. So it would be really nice if we can convert the data to proper case as well within the same function without having to do two functions one at a time. There are actually two ways of doing this. So let's delete the function. We can either start with the proper function and say that we want the proper to happen as a result of the text that we're about to enter, which is concatenate the first name, comma, inverted commas with our space between, and the last name. Just remember you've now got a nested function, so you need to close concatenate first as well as close our proper brackets. This will then take concatenate and use that result and then make it proper case. The other way of doing it is you can start with the concatenate function, and when you select the text before you do that, you proper case the text first, close the bracket, add in your space with inverted commas, and then move on to proper case the next value. Again, keep in mind you need to close your proper parenthesis or bracket as well as close your concatenate function. Once you've done that, you can copy the values down and you've got automatic proper case and concatenate happening together. Because I might want to use this in formulas later on, I'm going to copy the values, paste special values, so that they are now changed from a formula to actual values.